Hi guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be shooting with my GoPro Max. I'm going to be going out and shooting just in Hero mode. So that's using one of the lenses as opposed to two. So basically the Max has two options. You can either shoot in 360 mode and reframe it and do whatever you want with it, or you can just shoot in Hero mode, which is using one of the lenses, either one doesn't matter, and then it's shooting just like a normal GoPro would. However, the resolution is limited to 1440, which is kind of a weird one, but you can also shoot in 1080p, which is probably the resolution I'm going to stick with today. Going to be shooting at 60 frames per second because I'm going to be shooting indoors a lot, probably in some darker conditions, which is why that extra frame rate will probably help. So we're going to be testing that out as well. So yeah, a lot of people have wondered whether this can also be used as like a normal GoPro, like the GoPro Hero Black and all those kind of varieties. But I'm going to see if that's possible. I'm going to see how good it is, and we're going to see how well Hero mode works. So yes, let's get going. Go away. Oh my god. I hate geese. Okay, so I think what we're going to do first is go look at some famous paintings in the National Portrait Gallery. Should be a good way to test 60 frames per second inside, see how good the what's called Hero mode is. So yeah, let's go there. Let's do it. I've just seen my favourite painting of all time. Oh my god, it's over. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that. There were some pretty famous paintings in there, so if you didn't recognise any of them, you need to get down to your local art gallery. But now I'm pretty hungry, so time for food. Okay guys, so I am back having spent a few days shooting with my GoPro Max in Hero mode. Now, like I said, Hero mode is just using one of the lenses like a normal GoPro Hero or like a kind of normal action camera. Although you have actually got four options when shooting in Hero mode as to how the lens works. The first option you have is Max Super View, which is like filming with a really wide angle lens. So you'll be able to capture more of what's in front of you. You'll be able to, it's a kind of wider angle shot, but it kind of have this weird curved effect. Then you have three more options that are progressively less wide angle. So the next one is called wide, which is the equivalent of 16mm for a lens, which is slightly better, but I tend to go with linear, which is the equivalent of 19mm. So I'm going to show you now some more clips that I shot with the GoPro Max in Hero mode. Went out and shot some more footage using 30 frames per second as well as 60, because I know I wanted to test that out as well. But now I'm just going to show you the full clips straight. I've just taken them straight from the camera, dumped them into Premiere Pro, and now I'm going to show you them here so we can see what they look like without any other editing. So first and foremost, I don't think this camera is going to be able to beat an actual GoPro, normal GoPro Hero, because it is limited to that 1080p or 1440, and the resolution is just not going to be able to beat 4K. However, having said that, the quality isn't too bad, especially if you're filming outdoors and it's bright and you use the maximum frame rate. I think the video actually looks quite good. If we see the moving objects, they look smooth, it looks high quality, there aren't many artifacts or any kind of blurriness. So I am overall happy with the quality. However, when you get indoors, it does have a pretty detrimental effect. Even with the lots of artificial lights, like in this arcade, at 60 frames per second, it's actually doing pretty well. But if you move too much, if I'm walking too much, the stabilization doesn't quite manage to keep out all of the little vibrations. It definitely makes it more difficult. And there were several instances where I was in this museum and the artificial lights were flickering, and yeah, that just doesn't look that good. So it does struggle more indoors than outdoors. Just bear in mind that this is an action camera. It's not even probably going to beat your phone in terms of video quality. Your phone will probably be able to shoot high quality video than this. But the reason this is a good addition to this camera is because it gives it another element, so you can shoot in either 360 and normal and then combine them together in the same app. So like I said, when shooting Hero Mode, you have some options, and here they are. You can shoot in 1080p at 60 frames per second, 30 frames per second, or 24 frames per second. And you can shoot in 1440 at, again, 60, 30, and 24 frames per second. And obviously with the 60 frames per second, you can also shoot some slow motion video. So you have the option in the app to activate slow motion and have that applied to your video if you shoot 60 frames per second. Or you can just put it into Premiere Pro or your editing program and do some slow motion. While it's not super slow motion like you can get with other GoPros, which go, much higher frame rates, it still works when you activate it. It still, looks pretty good, especially again when you're outside. So yeah, guys, while Hero Mode is definitely not the reason to buy this camera, it is a great addition. There aren't very many other dual lens 360 cameras that can just use one of the lenses to shoot video like a normal camera. The ones that can do it don't do it very well, and they don't really give you very many options. With the GoPro Max, you have quite a few options. That it is built in. It's obviously been designed to just use one of the lenses when you want it to. I think it's a good addition. While the video is not perfect, you can see here, it's not the most detailed, it's not the most saturated, colorful, sharp video you're ever gonna see. It's still a pretty good addition. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I will again be shooting more videos with the Max in the next few days. Going to be doing a couple of comparisons actually between the 1X, which is, where is it? The Insta360 1X and the Max. I'll be doing a comparison between them. I've already shot some of the video. We're going to see which one looks best. And I will be obviously doing a review as well, just covering everything that I've already gone over. And I know I'm probably going to be like days and maybe even weeks behind everyone else's review, but at least you'll know that I've actually used it quite a lot. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want some of the clips that I've shown here, let me know and I'll put them somewhere for you to download. And yeah, you can have a look at them and do what you want with them. So yeah, until then, I'll see you around. Bye.